Welcome to Centauri Stir Fry. Hope you guys are being excellent to each other out there. Today we have another Batman black and white statue.
What?
It's been a while. It's been a long time since I've had one of these, but I was super excited about this. I love Marc Silvestri's art. But what also got me a little nipple heart crazy excited was some of the footage that I've seen at the recent New York Comic Con. Man, and it wasn't Sideshow's Cyclops, no, it was the two Batman black and whites that I saw. One was Jim Lee's Batman, like another version, I think the third version of his Batman. He's just kind of standing there though. Kind of looks like he's just posing for like an artist to draw him on and put it on like a postage stamp. And the one that really got me freaking excited, the one that I was just almost thanked the gods, Crom, Todd McFarlane. Man, woo, I called that one. About a year ago, I made a little video of my top 5. That was one. That was the top one. Man. Someone's up there listening to me. Crom doesn't listen. But I love Marc Silvestri. I'm super stoked about this. He's on a chair, I guess. And this comes from a pinup that was basically, I think he drew it for one of the Batman black and white comics that came out in the late 90s, whatever. Besides that, I don't think I've ever seen him do Batman. To my knowledge, I'm pretty sure. But where I know him is for the X-Men. He was only on Uncanny for 3 years, but it was a great 3 years. And after that, he shifted over to Wolverine, and that's good stuff too. I have a lot of that. I'm just a big fan of his art. It's very like fast-paced, and the storytelling is really nice. Facial expressions are awesome. Like he's good action scenes and stuff. I was blown away by him. He's like one of the first artists that I really opened the cover up to see who the heck was drawing this. Besides like maybe like Todd McFarlane or George Perez. Man, he's one of my favorites. And I didn't even really know about this. I think someone mentioned it in the comments. It's like, what? That's being made? But it's sculpted by George Vikachev. Sounds like a Russian. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's hacking elections as we speak. Right. Let's see what we got here. There we go. I think it's funny, people showing up with their knives. My knife sucks. I always have the worst knives. Cut! Oh. Woo. Woo. I'm telling you, that's some potent paint right there. It's fresh. Pull it out. Let's see what we get here. Here we go. Here's the Batman Black and White by Marc Silvestri. Next, the Blackest Night Batman Pop. Batman Black and White by Marc Silvestri. A great piece, actually. A lot of these have been kind of stinkers lately, but I think this one's actually kind of a nice return to form, if you ask me. It's not perfect, though. It does have issues. I don't think you're ever going to get one that doesn't have an issue. 1/10 scale, I kind of like, smaller pieces, but I think this one's really nice. It's definitely heavy. It's like around a pound, I would say. It's definitely a solid piece, and it's a lot bigger than you would think. It's short, but it's definitely wide. Sweet cape. Look at this thing. Oh, yeah. This is great. It's like you kind of have to wonder if like the artist, the sculptor, like misinterpreted like Silvestri's cross-hatching style and just like made it look like spiderwebs. I kind of dig that, but it's also kind of silly. It's like, just imagine Batman jumping off a building. He's like in the streets of Gotham or Chicago or Detroit or Baltimore. A place that really needs, you really got to have your crap together. Jumps off the building, and he's got this 50-foot long cape draped around him. Next thing you know, he's tripping over it, hits his head on the dumpster, and then all these thugs like point and laugh at him and just continue to kick the crap out of him. That's probably what happened with this cape. From the pictures I saw, I kind of just thought he was sitting on a beanbag chair. But okay, he's got a chair. But, which is nice. I'm glad he's got a chair, not a beanbag chair. Like some hippie. The bat symbol back here is kind of really sloppy. The paint is really sloppy, from my angle anyway. But I do like the design choice. I think that's cool. It looks like the spotlight from the 1989 Batman movie, which I love. Man, I love that stuff. I love that bat symbol. The sagging of the cape, it sags. Lots of capage. And you can tell that this base here, this whole thing just kind of sits around the base. Let's check this out. Watch this. Your standard Batman black and white base, and it just kind of sat right on top of it. Kind of interesting. He's got this thing here. If you squint your eye and look at it too quickly, you kind of, what happens to old men? What will happen to all of us men when we get a lot older? Gravity will take effect. Anyway, let's go a little higher. Welcome to the Batcave. See anything you like? Just gotta wonder, like if that's how he answers the door. Want some soup? Anyway, here you go. Here's Batman. Love the musculature on this. It really does look like Silvestri's art. I think it's great. And that's what I love about Batman black and white statues. I keep saying it, I'll always say it, that's my first love. It's because it really does take comic art to a 3D level, and it's pretty nice how they do that. And I think this does look a lot like his art, and I'm pretty impressed by it overall. Now, of course, there are imperfections and everything. Like this here. It looks like, I got this from Sideshow. I used some points, basically got it for free, but it looks like somebody super glued that. I don't know if it was somebody from Sideshow, or if it was like a communist, like in China, and they were just like trying to keep their job. A little tube of super glue in their pocket, just so they don't have to jump towards the suicide nets, which I'm hoping never happens, and I would do the same thing. The neck is awesome, it's very strong, but it also looks like he's wearing body armor kind of thing. I think Silvestri was going for a 1989 look. I think the same thing applies to the cowl. To me, it looks like a Michael Keaton cowl. Eyebrows and the temples, Really looks like Michael Keaton to me. Classic bat symbol. Most of the first editions do, which I appreciate, but I think this one should always have that. DC's known for second edition, third editions, but I hope they just keep that bat symbol, because to me it works. He's just man-spreading. You know, you just look at him. He looks like he's like in a subway, like he just got tangled up in his cape and he fell down. He's really embarrassed, so he gets on the subway and he's taking it home to Wayne Manor. He's got a long trip. He's just sitting there man-spreading. There's some dirty mime next to him and some drunk grandpa like throwing up on himself, and then across from him on the subway is some 30-something white girl with pink hair, piercings, neck tattoo, just disgusted by the way he's sitting. You toxic son of a... I don't really get that, but if this is what happens on subways, well, I guess I get it. You know? Come on, close your legs, dude. Show some mercy. In this case, I'm gonna go ahead and take the pink-haired lady's take her side. Okay, since I don't really have a proper Robin that I like, I'm just going to use this Jim Lee Nightwing, which I think is cool. Silvestri, Nightwing, come on. Two awesome X-Men artists. Might as well have these guys next together. Nightwing is very light and fragile feeling, and Batman is solid as heck. So if you have any questions about that, if you have Nightwing and you pick him up and you're like, this feels like nothing at all. Well, Batman is definitely bigger, so he's heavy. Man, he's well sculpted. Paint's just okay. Man, if you're a fan of Silvestri or the Batman line, the Batman black and white line, I think you'll be impressed with this. And I think for once, we've got another good one. So I'm very stoked and very happy. I can't wait for more, and I hope to keep the quality up, because I dig this line. Remember, Spade knew your pets, and Magnew was right. We'll see you next time.